back. I should say, I'm glad to be back. It is the Double RT Boxing Show. I've been gone a long time, but I'm still a boxing junkie, and I'm still ready. You're ready, so let's go straight into that boxing talk. Later on in a few hours, well, not a few hours, in a good amount of hours later on today, I believe it's a little past midnight in California time, so later on today on Friday, Golden Boy is going to be hosting a card on the Zone, and I definitely wanted to talk about this card because there's one fight on here this is what brought me back to make sure I get back into the program here. I've been missing a lot of shit, but hey, I have been watching my boxing. Like I said, I'm a boxing junkie. This is a boxing junkie rehab. This is the rehab for us junkies. My name is Mr.A. I'm addicted to ring generalship. Always feels good to say the truth, you know? Now, quick rapid fire predictions on this card. Alberto Ramirez. I'm predicting him to stop Sullivan Barrera. Sullivan Barrera, a nice muscular built guy for the most part of his career. You know, coming off a 2-year layoff, no fights, pushing 40. Giving up a good, I think he's giving up a reach against Roberto. I'm looking for Roberto to really make a statement, you know, considering how Top Rank kind of screwed him over. I know a lot of people out there, it's on the internet, they don't really feel or talk about, or give, I should say, they don't give Roberto Ramirez a fair shake about the whole Top Rank story. But I'm not going to go into that because this is a rapid fire prediction episode. So I'm going with Roberto Ramirez to work the jab and eventually just Barrera's going to get fatigued with the 2-year layoff, with the muscular build, pushing 40. The conditioning won't be there. He's going to come give it his best, but I'm picking Roberto to stop him like in 9-10 rounds, knockout. Just working the body, work the jab, and eventually just stop him. Land something behind the jab and get a stoppage. Second fight, this whole card is good. I think, well, it's a deep ass card. It's a deep ass card. Like if you look on BoxRec, goddamn, it's a deep ass card. Like even it has a whole bunch of people. It has like Lamont Roach and Crazy A's on there trying to, you know, stay in contention as a contender. We won't cover that fight, but I will watch Crazy A. We'll do a female fight now. The WBA flyweight. Now she's what, 45? Is she 45? I forgot how old she is, but she's definitely a cat. You know, like skills are there. What is Saloon Ochoa gonna do against Naoka Fujioka? I might have pronounced her name wrong. I would think the best chance for Saloon to upset the champion, who has a resume up the wahoo with the who's who. I would think do what she didn't do against Marlene Esperanza. Work the fucking jab. Work the jab and don't stay in the inside. Even though she has the inside game, you're gonna go within you're gonna give the champion a higher risk to keep her belt. Because to me, the one flaw, I believe the one weakness the champ does have, she punches over her feet and she throws herself off balance. You know, she's pretty overall solid fighter. Good defense, good offense, good transition from both to both. Good transition from either or. But if you stay on the outside, I seen fights where you can make her punch over her feet and wide open for counters. And Saloon, being the quicker, younger fighter, just great opportunities for counter. Great opportunities to get those telling shots, those judging shots, those eyeballing, point catching, judging shots. Now, can she do what Andre Ward says a lot of times? Sometimes you got to go in there and remind the fighter they're the older fighter. She could try and outwork her, outwork rate her, you know, push her to the limit, push the volume, and that could work for her. But again, doing so, if that plan don't work, you're in the wheelhouse of this strong champion punching machine. So I'm gonna go with Sullivan on this, but I'm picking a split decision. I think on the rounds, if she stays on the outside, making the Fujioka punch over her feet, she'll win those rounds. Going inside, trying to do the work rate, if she goes that route, I think there's going to be split decision rounds. I'm going with Sullivan on this one. Now we're going back to the guys. And this is a tough one. You know, do I want to root for my Californian boys? Diaz, you know, I like this. You know, this card has 2 Californians on it, man. Super Bad and JoJo. You know, I want to see my Californians win. I want to root for my natives. You know, but at the same time, we're going to call it how we feel. And I just don't. This is tough. Fortuna, how long has he been working, training? You know, this is like his 4th opponent. That schedule lined up. He went through so many opponents. Luke Campbell, fucking Haney. Then Fortuna. People wanted to make the Haney fight wait, make it they try to say it was a pay-per-view. Who knows what it is? They work with PBC, but now he's on Dazn. So who knows what the hell Fortuna's been doing in the gym. Fortuna, we seen. I believe he took the way out in Granado, so he's a gray area fighter. You know, will he come in to quit? Will he come in to win? Will he come in clean fighting? Will he come in a little dirty, leaning with the head? With that 4.5 or whatever reach he has over Diaz, I think it's going to be a big factor, because we seen Gary Russell come strong in the second half of that fight with inside fighting and with using the reach. And JoJo Diaz going up in weight, he always seemed to have a slow gas tank even at his normal weight. And he's always coming in a little. He's a solid looking thick dude. You know what I mean? He's not real chiseled, but he just seems like a bulky guy for the weight. Always, you know, he looked good on the scales, but who knows what that took out of him. I'm gonna go with Fortuna outside boxing to win this fight. We're gonna see, you know, because will Fortuna be able to withstand? Because I don't think he can move all 12 rounds or 10 rounds, whatever this is for. I forgot how many rounds this fight is for. But I don't see Fortuna being able to stick on the outside for all 12 rounds. I don't see Fortuna wanting to stick on the outside. You know, he's always, you know, the bumblebee. He's always darting in and out. And I just, unless JoJo catches him with some hellified body work where it just, hey, we know body work is a late reaction, and it just drops him, I don't see JoJo having the work rate and the stamina, you know, to keep up an outpoint Fortuna. He did it against Farmer, but Farmer ain't the puncher like Fortuna is. So he was able to walk through Farmer's punches to kind of just do it, to out-bully him. And I don't think JoJo Diaz will be able to welcome some shots to walk through. So I think with him playing caution, you know, of Fortuna's power, Fortuna with the reach, like I said, I think Fortuna will be able to stick on the outside and jab himself to some safety split decision points. Then going to Super Bad, Estrada versus Tsunami. What's the champ's name? I can't think of her name right now, but anyway, Tsunami. I think this is going to be questionable here. I think it's going to be a highly questionable. Now, does Superbad have the power to probably stun her? Superbad throws fast, great hand speed, seems to have a lot of power. But damn, Tsunami, she's fought as high as 112, so she's gonna come in here a naturally heavier, bigger girl, a little older, 36 to something like 20 something. Will she be able to take Superbad's power? I think she will be able to, but I think she has the in and out movement to really give Superbad some problems. Will Superbad be able to land that? Superbad likes to do that little foot feints, fight with the hand down. Will she be able to sucker the movement in and with a counter left hook? Or, she likes to throw those hooks, those wild sweeping hooks. Will she be able to counter the champ? Will Superbad be able to walk down with the high guard? Like I said, I'm gonna say the movement and the in and out. I think she's gonna catch Superbad. She's not gonna knock her out, but I think she's gonna outpoint her. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. Some back and forth rounds, some questionable rounds. I don't think I'd be surprised if Superbad power takes over this fight. Now, I think it's going to be a key factor for her to win. It's going to be the rounds she wins is going to be because of clean power shots. I don't think she's going to win by just outworking her, outpointing her, dominating rounds. I think it's going to be a power shot here and there to look better than the work. Maybe not as strong shots of Tsunami, but I think like a 45 seconds of good work for the champ might be out given to the Superbad, because Superbad might like one power shot. I think it's gonna be that type of thing. Me myself, I don't want to say robbery, but since we use the term so loosely, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a controversy pick on this one. I think the champ's gonna beat Superbad by the eyeballs, but they're gonna give it to Superbad. So I'm going with Superbad as the winner by questionable cards. But I think the champ is really going to win. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. Rapid fire, quick predictions. Thank you for your time and support.